All right, let's dive in. We're talking about the future of work today, the digital colleague era. And it all kicks off with a story. You ready? Story. Once upon a time. There was this project manager, right? And they were spending like 80% of their day just trapped, manually feeding prompts to a chatbot. They had all the shiny new AI tools, but they were still doing all the grunt work, summarizing emails, nudging spreadsheets. Basically, they were a glorified human prompter for their own AI assistant. The tech was there, but the human, our hero, was still the bottleneck. You know that feeling? It's called reactive tool fatigue. It is absolutely exhausting. But for our project manager, everything changed. And it wasn't when they got a new tool, it was when they hired a digital colleague. So what in the world is a digital colleague and how does it fix this whole mess? Let's get into it. Now, look, that story isn't just some fairy tale. It's the reality for millions of us right now. We are stuck in what we're calling pilot purgatory, constantly steering a machine that's supposed to be helping us fly on its own. But a massive shift is already happening. Go ahead and circle it on your calendar, because 2025 is, without a doubt, the year of the AI agent. And I'm not talking about just another software update. This is a fundamental change in how we work with technology, period. So let's meet this new partner. We're moving away from tools that we have to constantly operate and moving toward teammates that we actually collaborate with. Welcome to the era of the digital colleague. Okay, so here's the absolute key difference you need to get. On one hand, you have a co-pilot. It's reactive. It just sits there and waits for you to give it a command, a prompt. But a digital colleague, totally different. It's proactive. It's goal-oriented. It's autonomous. It doesn't just suggest the next sentence for your email. It manages the entire client follow-up sequence, updates the CRM on its own, and flags a project risk before you've even had your morning coffee. See the difference? These digital colleagues, they're basically an entirely new kind of workforce. As a real teammate, an agentic AI uses reasoning, memory, and a whole suite of tools to carry out complex, multi-step jobs with very little handholding from you. They literally think, remember, and get things done. And hey, this isn't some sci-fi fantasy. It is happening right now. In marketing, you've got agents becoming a true digital workforce, running entire campaigns from start to finish. In finance, they're going native right inside ERP systems, crunching all the complex data so humans can focus on what's next. And in software, they're becoming autonomous engineers that can debug, test, and even refactor code. They're part of the team. So, with a whole new kind of workforce, you're going to need a whole new kind of leader. This shift is creating a brand new role for anyone who's ambitious. It's time to take a peek at your future job description. So, say hello to the agent boss. This is you. This is the professional who builds, delegates to, and manages a team of digital agents to just massively amplify their own impact. Your job isn't just doing the work anymore, it's orchestrating the workers. And yeah, some of those workers are digital. And the impact of this? It's huge. We are talking about unlocking up to 40% of an entire organization's capacity. Just stop and think for a second. What could you or your company do with that much reclaimed time and brainpower? That unlocked capacity, it translates directly into a massive competitive edge. It frees up the human experts, that's you, to focus on what we really do best. High-stakes strategy, creative problem solving, building actual relationships. Meanwhile, our digital colleagues are handling all the complex, data-heavy lifting in the background. So if you're not going to be manually prompting chatbots or getting buried in spreadsheets all day, what does your day-to-day actually look like as an agent boss? What's the best way to think about this new role? Think about it like this. You're the captain of an executive flight crew. You don't actually fly the plane yourself. You tell the crew the destination and what time you need to get there. They handle the navigation, the fuel checks, all the course corrections for weather, the whole shebang. You get to focus on the high-level mission, the big meeting waiting for you when you land. That is your new job. So are you ready to start thinking like an agent boss? Level up, study buddy. Let's build. Open up Notebook LM and use this exact prompt, okay? Create 3 detailed examples of AI agents collaborating with humans as digital colleagues in marketing, legal, and IT operations. Explain how the human agent boss sets the mission and how the agent uses tool orchestration to improve speed and output. Look, every single professional is going to have an AI colleague, and it's happening soon. The only real question left is, are you going to be the one managing them or just working alongside them? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Study Buddy with Notebook LM. Stay agentic.